Hi everybody, welcome back to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim, and this is a channel where we talk about all things creative. So if you like crafting, you like anything to do with crafting, I don't care if it's yarn related or if it's woodwork, if it's beads, whatever it is, we're going to try it. We're going to try it out and see if we can learn from each other, see if we can learn new fun stuff. This is another episode of Coffee with Kim. Welcome back. So grab a cup of whatever you start your day with, and let's chat. So I had to go in the basement to get my Christmas wrapping. Where'd you go? Oh, all right. Had to go in the basement to get my Christmas wrapping, and of course, you know, over the months or years, I've been putting stuff in the basement because I didn't have this room set up yet. So now I'm slowly bringing all my craft stuff back upstairs. So I came across this. Now, what is this? This was my attempt at needlepoint. Is that cross stitch, needlepoint, something? Okay, so I got this far on this one, making my own pattern. Of course, you don't start out, you know, I just making my own pattern. And then I realized the back is supposed to be as pretty as the front, and I was messing it up. So I went to, let's see if I can find it. I bought this so I could try that. And then, you know, because I don't do one thing at a time, I bought this kit, which is so pretty. Sorry, Fritz is into something. Let me see what you got. Come here. Let me see what you got. Say good morning to everybody. Hi, everybody. I'm in trouble. You're never in trouble, are you? No. All right. He was making noise. That's why I had to let you see him. So anyway, I tried cross stitch and I just don't love it. So before I realized I didn't love it, I was in a thrift store and there was a big, huge bag of yarn. I mean, okay, so I'm like, wow, if this is going to be my new craft, I might as well grab this. I mean, it was like $5 for all this. I mean, even new to the craft, I knew that was a great deal, right? So, all right, hold on. Fritzy, you can't make this much noise. Here, why don't you take this instead? There we go. Okay. So, I have this big bag. And then I realized I didn't like it. So this has been sitting on a shelf waiting for some attention. So this morning when I got up, I had brought this up the other day. And this morning when I got up, I was like, I'm going to see what I can do with this thread. So I looked around the internet, I looked around YouTube, and I'm like, crafting with needlepoint thread. What can I do? And I found a couple things where someone was making a doll and this and that, and it was a lot. I was like, whoa, that was too much. So then I thought to look easier, you know. So I found instructions on how to make these, and I will link them in the description of the video. I mean, they're cute, you know, a little messy because the yarn isn't very straight, but here's a Christmassy one. I mean, that'd be cute to put on a package, you know, or a bottle of wine. And so I was thinking, well, Christmas is almost over and the kids are on vacation. So a lot of parents are going to be looking for something to do with the kids. I know I would have been. So I was thinking the kiddos could get a jump on like Mother's Day or Valentine's Day or even Halloween. Get the kids going on crafts for the holidays. So this could be, you know, glue little eyes on it or something. Have mom and dad glue the eyes on it. Make a little googly eyes or something. I mean, it's so easy. So I'm not going to do the whole thing for you, but you take, I'll just do a quick visual of it. So you take 3 different colors or whatever you want, 3 different colors of the yarn. You snip the ends and you kind of fold them together like this. And then you wrap it I mean, it's really that simple. Snip that, put a string through it, and you've got these. I mean, it's so easy. So easy. Like I said, I'll put the video down there. There's a couple more steps to it, but I mean, it's so simple. And it's a great thing for the kids. All you need is a pair of scissors and this string. If you want to put eyes on it, obviously you're going to need a hot glue gun or something. But I was just thinking for the kids, like for mom, for Mother's Day, or make her a keychain, or for Halloween, make these to hang up for decoration, or even make these this weekend to put on packages or something. So that's where I'm at with that thread. I have so much of it. I don't know what to do with it all. So I've got my creative brain going here. Somebody, when I bought this, I realized somebody took the time to sort through their yarn or thread, and they put them all together and put the number of the thread on the little plastic baggie. So that's something. All right, so that's as far as I got with cross stitch and thread. I did try to crochet a doily. Number one, my hands, as you can tell by my little crooked pinky, my hands don't do little teeny detail well, so I struggled. And I just didn't like it. The needle or the hook I had to use was tiny. I mean, it was just not pleasurable. And when I crochet, I want it to be a pleasure. So I will not be crocheting with thread anytime soon. So I do have a friend that really loves needlepoint. Maybe I'll send her these. I don't know. Maybe I'll just text her and see if she wants the whole basket. Then I don't have to worry about what to do with this yarn anymore. So Renee, I'm going to text you later and ask you if you want all of this. Excuse me, because I just can't deal with it. And where am I going to put it? Yeah. So what else? Oh, yesterday, my nephew came over and let me borrow a computer because he knows I'm doing the videos, and he knows that I should, you know, be editing and this and that, and he's been doing it for a while. So he brought me over a computer and showed me how to use it. But when he knows I love birds and animals and stuff. So he said, I just happened to see this. He went to a little country store up the road here, and he saw these backyard bird, just little cheat sheets. Aren't they adorable? So this is Backyard Birds of the Northeast. 69 land birds commonly found in this region. Migratory and year-round residents, songbirds, hawks, woodpeckers, and more. So it actually comes with the male and the female. And it tells you how big they are, when you'll see them, and where you'll see them. So that's really awesome. They got both sides. So I actually went through it with them, and there's a few in here that I've never seen. I've never seen a scarlet tanager. I know they're around, but I've never seen them. I've never seen, where was the other one? I've seen the brown creeper. That's cool. And there's some, like, look at, when someone was identifying birds, look how close those two are. Literally the tail's up and there's no stripe. But anyway, so I thought it was really thoughtful that he gave me these. What a sweet kid. They really are just sweet kids. So it made me feel really good. I looked through it with him and it was a good time. All right, now let me see. I got this doll. Okay. She came like this. And she's so pretty. I mean, this dress is absolutely amazing, but she came without a stand. So I didn't know what the heck I'm going to do. First of all, I made her a hat to match. And I made her a shawl because it's winter. using one of my mom's, I believe those are what they used to put on their shoes, shoe buckles. And I made her a shawl. I'll put that back on later, but I was like, well, now what? I can't, you know, she doesn't sit very well because one, her legs don't move that good, and two, the dress is really, I mean, there's a lot going on. So I was thinking, what the heck can I do? Enter an empty container from the wipes that you use, the disinfectant wipes. I did this, and voila, she has a stand. Check it out. It works perfect. So if you like dolls, you collect dolls, or you have any dolls at all that don't have the stands, next time you run out of your wipes, save it. I painted it because I was using it for something else. And there we go. The dress comes down over it so you don't see it. Once she's standing up, I'm pulling it down. Once she's standing up, you don't see the container underneath her. And there you go. Ta-da! So, another way to be creative. All right. So I did a video last night about things to understand on the labels of yarn. So I was also looking through, I found this book in with my mom's things, and it just shows you a whole bunch of really cute things, like how many different granny squares you can do. And they have the patterns. The thing is, I don't know how to read patterns. So I'm looking at these things and I'm like, wow, there's a lot of abbreviations in here. I just don't know what they are. So I'm flipping through here and I'm like, well, it's great if I could figure it out on my own. But then I found this. This is a list of abbreviations and symbols that are used in crochet patterns. I really think this is going to help. So, okay, so the first one up here is a chain. And this one is a slip knot. This one is a single crochet. So it's either an X or a T. The taller T with the capital T is what I'll call it, is half double. Yep. And then the T with a little dash in the middle of it is a double crochet. There's the treble with the 2 dashes. What is this one? Single crochet 2 together. Now, you should read this side first because it's got the abbreviations. So this actually says SC2TOG. So I'm doing this. SC is single crochet. TOG is 2 together. So it's single crochet 2 together. So this will help. I think when I'm trying to figure out how to read patterns, I think that'll help. So yeah, and it little hints here on how to gauge. Gauge refers to how many stitches and rows you should have in any given area to match the measurements of the project. The pattern will state how many stitches and rows are needed to achieve the proper gauge. For projects in this book, gauge isn't important. Okay. So what you do is you read the pattern and see how big it's supposed to be for the gauge, and you do a little swatch. And if you measure up to what they say it should be, then you've got the right size hook and everything. So that's cool. Adjusting your gauge. If your gauge swatch has too many stitches or rows compared to the pattern, use a larger hook. Obviously, if it's the other way around, use a smaller hook. So, granny squares, motifs. What's a motif? This is a granny square. That's a granny square. Let me see a motif. Spiked square. Check that out. That's cute. You can't see the pattern. Smooth wave. That's kind of pretty. Ooh, this looks a bit much. Beautiful if you could work it out. Could you imagine that on like a queen size quilt? That'd be beautiful. The mesh stitch looks easy. Look at that. How pretty is that? What do we got? An open fan. Ooh, the hexagon's nice. Looks a lot like a flower. All right, what else we got in here? These are all squares. Wow, where do they come up with the names of these? Like, does the person who made the pattern make up the name? Well, that would make sense. I think that was just stupid of me to say, so I'll take it back. Remember, I've been up since 2:30, so give me a break. Maybe I need more coffee. I mean, it would make sense if you invent it. You would make up the name. Okay. Oh, check this out. How cute is that? I love that. Super easy, it looks like. Let's see if I can. Single crochet. Looks pretty easy. What is this one? Toy balls. Fritz would like those. Of course, he just steals my yarn balls. So, all right, and here is an infinity scarf. Afghans. This is kind of fun. Oh, look at a little bookmark. See, another great idea for Mother's Day. A heart-shaped bookmark. I mean, that looks super easy. Look. Right? Freeze pop holders. Come on, now that's too funny. I love me some freeze pops too. So that's really funny. And there's hats, and there's pot holders, Afghans. This is a pretty cool book. I'm glad I found it. Oh my. I don't know. I could see me showing up at work wearing that. All right, here's an octopus. That's cute. Little coasters. Oh, and there we go, little booties. They're so cute. Huh, a market bag, headband, pillows. Oh, arm warmers. Kind of the same thing as sleeve or fingerless gloves. They're cute. And then mini scarf. So yeah, this is a fun book. I'm glad I found it in with Mom's stuff. So there we go. I think I'm gonna try out a few of those. So I'm stressing a little bit for a Christmas gift because I wanted to make a mug for my brother-in-law because he's a truck driver. And so I bought those, I don't know, oh, here they are. I bought these mugs where you can make your own mug. And I tried it with my little Cricut machine. And the picture of the 18-wheeler that I have is so intricate that I'm having a hard time getting it off the machine, off the paper, and onto here. So I was thinking, because he has a desk at work as well as his truck. So I was thinking to make him a sign for his desk. I'm going to paint this over, and then I'll put the decal on here. And it'll say, if you need me, I'll be in my office. Right? So I think I'll do that. So I'm going to start with painting this, turn on the ceiling fan so it dries, and I'll get that done today. So it's Christmas Eve. I hope you're all relaxing and not going crazy with the last minute holiday prep. It can be stressful. I'm glad it's the day before and let's get it over with. So Mr. Fortunate and I, we do all of our visiting with family either Christmas Eve or Christmas Eve. So Christmas Day, he and I pretty much have to ourselves. So we have started a new tradition. We order Chinese food and we hang out at home. So it's kind of fun. We just kind of, you know, sit around, watch a movie or two, or not, just watch the river go by. Just kind of time to spend together and reflect on the year, you know, enjoy each other's company. So that's what our plan is. Chinese food. I'm very excited. My favorite is Kung Pao chicken because I love the peanuts in it. It's peanuts, right? Yeah. So hopefully I can get that. I'm going to stop playing with those. I just have to wrap these gifts. And that's that. So I think I'm going to let you go and start your day. Thank you so much for having a cup of coffee and starting your day with me. Remember, if you like talking crafting, come on back. You never know what I'm going to be talking about or what craft I'm going to be trying next. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And yeah, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. And remember, always be creative. Have a great day.